Hey, Mommy, is it Friday?
Yes, it is.
Yay! Hey, guys, it's the Cool Kid and Chroma Jr. I've got something new to share and laugh forward to. It's Friday Fast and Funnies with me.
What was he, Daddy?
He was the neighborhood watch.
He was neighborhood watch. We have those around your neighborhood too. In this neighborhood, people watch the neighborhood to make sure that bad guys aren't looking at houses, trying to scope them out and see what they can do to rob people, like rob them out of their cars or rob stuff out of their house, and looking through windows to see what nice stuff is inside the house. Neighborhood watch keeps eyes on bad people like that, and they call the police if there's anything suspicious going on. So a guy named George Zimmerman was on neighborhood watch. He called the police and made up a false story, told a lie on Trayvon Martin, the young black boy. And instead of letting the police officers come into the neighborhood and handle it and see what was happening, George Zimmerman decided to take his life with his gun, shoot Trayvon Martin, and kill himself. You were only 4 or 5 weeks old as a baby. How does that make you feel?
Sad.
I want to talk to you because these things are happening, and they have been happening for a very, 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 very long time. Because these things that are race issues going on, we're still having to go outside and do things like protest. You know what a protest is?
No.
When something's not fair, and let's say people gather together in big crowds, they get together and they fight for things to change. So something so because George Floyd died, he was murdered, and there was also another guy, Ahmaud Arbery. Ahmaud Arbery was doing what people do in our neighborhood all the time. He was just running around the neighborhood, exercising. Ahmaud was black. A father and son who were white got in their truck, and they followed closely behind Ahmaud while he was exercising in the neighborhood, harassing him basically because he was black. And they assumed that he was suspicious because like we have neighborhood watch, like I was telling you before. They suspected that he was a guy that some people in the neighborhood were complaining about looting inside of vacant houses and stealing things when he wasn't. He was not him. But because he was black, they harassed him, they shot him, and they killed him. So with all of that going on, people are out protesting. So this is what a protest would look like. Hold on a second.
I know that's what you thought. You thought teachers are broke.
This is a protest.
De Janeiro's state government building on Sunday. They demanded an end to police brutality against black people within Rio's working class neighborhoods. Iranians held a small demonstration on Saturday outside the Swiss embassy. 2 Syrian artists painted war-torn England.
Look. Said no, Rio.
Yo,
Isn't that beautiful?
that's major.
You okay? What's the matter?
What's wrong?
White people literally.
Speak
It's
up. Speak up.
It's just not right to hurt. It's not right to hurt innocent people.
It's not. Like, no matter what color you are, you deserve a fair chance to have a happy life, right?
Yes.
You go to a good school.
It's not only that they white, because not all of them were white.
Take that.
I feel mad. Like, I'm mad at officers. I am mad at officers. Like, they're always the ones that rough with people.
There are good officers. Not all officers are bad. There are some that respect the law and protect people like they say they will when they go to police academy. They actually do a good job and do what they're supposed to and protect people and not hurt them. But there are some really bad ones out there that make the whole police force look really, really bad, like you just saw.
When I'm gonna get bigger, I'm gonna make the world a better place.
I believe that. You will.
The protest will be
for everyone, no matter who you are. That's what justice is, and that's why people are protesting. They want justice for everybody. And the reason why people are shouting Black Lives Matter is because your life does matter. You are important. You are special, and you deserve to have fair rights just like everybody else. Black, white, Asian, Latino, whatever you are, Indian, whoever you are. Right?
Yes.
So Black Lives Matter. And the reason why there's a movement called Black Lives Matter is because people have treated black people so wrong for such a long time that they need to understand that things have to change now. Their ancestors, the people that were here before you, years before, they all came from Africa, but there were European white men, so they came all the way over to Africa, where we already had great things going on in science, math, chemistry. We were wealthy, we were kings and queens, but they took us
Maybe I could be a scientist trying to cure the coronavirus.
You could do anything you want to do. Whatever you do, you just be great at it. Yeah. Since then, there were times when, even when Gigi and Papa were your age, schools were segregated. You know what segregated means? They were separated by black and white. So in earlier times when probably Gigi and Papa were Zahari and Zariah's age, 3, 4, 5 maybe, there were white schools, there were black schools, there were white neighborhoods, and there were black neighborhoods. White kids, they had their own water fountains in public, in the playgrounds, in the parks, and blacks had their own, and we didn't really have the best. If you got caught trying to drink out of a white color fountain, you got harassed and you got beat up. They fought us because we were dark and they didn't want to share anything. If you rode your bike into a white neighborhood, they would harass you. They would kick you, throw things at you, call you all kinds of names, nasty names, monkey, this, that, and all of that, just because you were black. This is what happened when Gigi and Papa were very small, when they were your age. And even now in some parts of the South, where we live in the Southeast, in Georgia, in Florida, South, North Carolina, Mississippi, Alabama, stuff like that still happens where white people taunt and they harass black people because of the color of the skin. Not knowing anything about them, not knowing that they get good grades in school, not knowing that they're polite and kind to people, not knowing that they're generous and helpful and intelligent, and none of that, not knowing any of that. Just by looking at them and seeing that their skin is darker than theirs, they bully them. Yeah. So unfortunately, I wouldn't know because I don't know these parents and I don't go to their homes and I don't see them outside of school settings. But I'm going to let you know, there probably are some of your peers, your classmates, in whatever grade, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, at your school. Unfortunately, some of those kids go home with race or live at home with racist parents that teach them to see color, that teach them that because there are kids like you at their school that have darker skin than them, that they shouldn't be friends with them, or they shouldn't be nice to them, or they shouldn't talk to them. That still happens in the year 2020 at your age, unfortunately.
They're wrong.
That is wrong, right?
Yes.
It shouldn't matter, right?
Yeah. When I get older, I'm gonna make things right.
Yeah. It's time for things to be right now, right?
Yes.
Not a day later, right? Right now it should be right for everybody.
Yes. Maybe I could be the president, or
You could. We did have a black president, right?
yes.
Do you know when we had Barack Obama in office, there were a lot of people that hated him, that did not want him to be president, and said all kind of bad things about him. You know, Barack Obama is and he's biracial, meaning he is black and white. But because his skin makes him look like a black man, they don't see him just being a human being. He was president of the United States.
It's not fair.
It's not.
Black people and white people should be best friends. Just like my best friend who's white.
It shouldn't matter. As long as you are a good person, you make good choices, and you support doing good things and being positive, that's who you should be friends with. They Indian, Asian, Latin, black, white, whatever. That should never matter. But yeah, I'm proud of you for wanting to make a change in the world, and I'm proud of you for being a good person, and I'm proud of you for not treating people badly. You're a good boy. You're a good young man. Very bright and very intelligent. I'm very proud of you. And you're a very good big brother.
Yes,
Your sisters love you very, very much. Things are not fair in the world, but hopefully things will change for the better very, very soon.